dwuma odi be echi no talent bra no mo nkra so mo ma besiansi hu no eye kakra bi wodi anso obekọ na eye ncheche ne afen so niema hodom do be fam no nkrata hodom be sensan no omu wi anchemu no bibia da mu fan omu de sika no be ma ejuma de be no so bibia be koyi e de ama wo mantam edu emunsia no empanyifo guso a eye nhyeche se bibia betimi akoyi na wa wo pesika de di dwuma no wo kọ hon so betimi ahwe ama bibia konkan e de ama
KFM Musical Center and so SSLP instrument abo e wa sorry na wa sorry ayeda KFM Musical Center wo more instrument bia say guitar combo organ microphone speaker bibia no udweni etwem KFM Musical Center obenya bi e wo ho enwumrei wo ma share kese na e wa kra zongole ne ho ana obenya instrument papa abo ama enije aba na ne bo no so de ade a e wo phone boko edima obibia nti enwumrei KFM Musical Center etonsa edi afro bibia
dada ba take abono so eka ho nti phones ne ho aka de bia no no se bray wo je wa atu ebie na kwaba mu nyina edi ama nti upe bi di acha na se mpo ye adwumaku ankrankre upe phone ti apo phone ahodin wo phone a udidi udwuma ha bia emba ho fama odi dada ba take abo che se bra ba no charges ne ho ho aka de bia phone ho aka de bia no ukọhwa ombetimi abụọ phone ne kre ne ne ba be kra ukọhọ na ade oni omo ye nhihye ya on sabe ke bi wate ase inteche se dada ba take up on di agro phone se de omo ahimfie ene ho nti no bomoden fo eni chemu wo maso omo so on kran ha ya zongo kaneshi aha wo monitor kwa station no ebo ho pe nti udru to aka station ho na wo hwe nche ho na dada ba enso tare ho achese obo adwuma dendende wo de anese borua ho na phone bia wo pe bia no omuntimi emfa ma ebo ne nso eda fom se ekulem ombehwa ma bibia konkan ede ama onwumeku mi ensen ene na nwume omaka omusika abo ano a wo mo ejiji ye konkon kan yoyoyo nsema hodo a etwegu ne so yenya ho ahoden a ye de eba besom wo nsem no de bedi mo akotini bi ene say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ifiada ya de so de thank you to obehihye so wo framantem
Dom kumano banu deni a wo ma hyebedwafie enso eden sem bi abetudwa wode kwama NDC amenyoko ne yebedom esuko ede amamo
edwedie ensem no Ra Jones bote wono ne ya boni din sonkoye acting CEO Enfama Gehok edwumayeko no
enijedi ensem susu no Kofi Adoma ananse etu ekasa ewo neni no ensem bi abetudwa efa ne ho yedi munchiremu ebebrewo enwumre
ensem na foforo bi eka we hwe na enwumre ye gibre ne akenkan ede asomwo yebetwa ye hutu na ansa na enwumre ya gibre ene adaje ensem ahodo a etwegu no yebetetesem ede ama wo no akenkan fo no eyeme Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi from Afia eno so meje so mene
Maame Esi Nkrumah yegyina we so na etwa ye ho sima abaye ba ye be hye nsem na se ede amamo
Sonda wase mo akwa babi mfambra KFM TV eso yeda se bebre si twa ho to nkraba ye no uguswa ekan ho kan na hye nso sabe fontain time fidie no Facebook na afen so YouTube ye twegu ho KFM TVGH okwa obetimi a subscribe na afen so wa follow ye pages ni gina e dia maye nsem no dodo na ye kan wa ha na bi nso ye kunchire de egu ha okwa benye bi akenkan no yenye bi nso ahwe de ama yembora nsem no mu ade ayekọ Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na kache na nkrata bi ne free ho de aba na ne nyina mu no bra ye to aba afie twemu wie no wode aba betudwa eche se fiade ye da ye nimu ano ade so de ne thank you to hyehyɛ so eno bɛkɔ so ewo eye from Mantem Volta region inti fiade ye da yenim ya no wo kwa akopie mu na moni yon nsɛm ne asedansɛm ne nyina de hia wo no mo hoboa no ma nkunimdie no timi kɔ de ma ne de wo hwɛ anim sɛ wo ne ombɛkɔ akɔkasa no wadɔ mase so munya agidie mapa woni mu sɛ adwuma no obetimi ayɛ na omde saa di brekɛse sɛ ya hwɛ ne nsa wo ba bɛboa ma ɔman ne nkyehye ne ɔman ne kan kro no etimi akɔ n'anim enu mu na ɔkyerɛ sɛ ade hye bebre na beba bepie mu ewo dwumedie na se emu ahemfo ahema asɔfo mpanyifo ne ekukuda mo nyina eba bepie mu a enya asɛm keto akra osan so kyerɛ mu onkrata no sɛ Volta region anase from Mantem mu no NDC omo stronghold na kyerɛ sɛ wokɔyɛ abakɔsɛm mu a sɛ ne yato aba ye nimu ano wokɔ from Mantem mu a National Democratic Congress NDC amenuko na nya de so omo si omo fom kra omo ndi omo ho agwanu nti na thank you to ye omo de hyehyɛ so yi omo hyase wɔ from Mantem.
Yet one seminar so ede amamodia eye mampani ni ministerial appointment ahodra wogusua eye ewo my Ghana hano na ukopie mo ewo gadangbe a wo mo chese eho no representation bia free ho amba eno ana monyamfo Alexander Afenyumakins a oye domkuma no ba no deni minority leader ede abetudwa wo tim se NDC for mo kasa de wo mo nsem bebe ba wo mo kan na no gadang no woman ntimi enyi wo bibia enfan free ho eno ana marche bedwane a owo adama me comfort eye kuju kwansa enso beyi sansem na watchem say oho eye Afenyumakins ade a okasa dodo na ensem we enya ade a fa ho ntinke be ya du fi asem kakra fama NDC amenuko na enya ensem bia ana obetimi ede wano abehjem yenti ensem bia maame ede tudwa.
Mr. Speaker, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama lives in a Ghana land, and he gives that respect to the Ghans and appreciates the vote he got in the Ghana land, and he's going to do the needful. So please, do you fear some? Mr. Speaker, let me tell you this story. When a woman is disappointed in his husband, you will see that he assumes talking, every day talking. What is not even necessary to argue about, the woman will be arguing. And this is exactly what is happening to the MPP. This is exactly what is happening to the MPP. Please allow government business to flow.
Thank you.
We have the second batch of the nominees to appoint. The motion has been moved. Mr. Speaker, move straight to the debate. 2 year, one leader, making 3-3. Finish. So that President Mahama will get the right people to manage this economy for us.
Ebusia intiwe ne nsema Maame comfort doi kujo wono ede to mane ye ora Afenyumakins yento aso ne yenko yensem fufuro mu edia Mrashe bedwani ma de hia wonom ewo Ketu North abato mpeswa so eyon munyamfo edem agbana aha wakasa na nsema woka no wo chese wo koye humesua so eyenimu a eba ne se ho akade ani afenso nyema hodo wo se omoye eme ho nsem kae ne konanim netimi fa ne ntimapa edifra wo chese atoba hakakra na nkebe ya mpanyifo ma omani nkosa asuye ho sanse ni nyina no kan no man kyereye ho ne kobase ye de ni hwe baabi ni agya ho masua ne sem no de ato baabi a enya de se etweye ne nsem ahodo a wo de tudwa no eni.
Mr. Speaker, currently the education sector is one of the most challenged in this country. As we speak today, one of the things that is of great concern to me as a young person and as the MP for a constituency that can be described as a rural constituency is the fact that there exists a huge gap between rural education and education in the urban centers. Mr. Speaker, I look forward to a day where children schooling in Begbekope Junior High School can make the same grades as children schooling in public schools here in Accra. I look forward to Honorable Haruna Idrisu leading the ministry to bridge that gap, especially, Mr. Speaker, learning that since 1992, he is the first Minister for Education from the northern sector. I believe that should serve as a motivation for us to do our best to bridge that gap.
Onmonyam for Ahmed Ibrahim, Minister designate for local government. Now, what in Sembi Abetuja watch him say, boundary dispute no, idea hoye papa penunti Ghana for Prempi na boundary dispute no, ye hon effort from no the same way etuja vetting no as say ho anonmonyam for Ahmed Ibrahim chen nsem emu yenti nsembia what the tuja vetting no as say.
Boundary dispute is real. I have visited a number of district assemblies in my 17th years or 16 or more in this parliament, and it is a time bomb. Ghana as a country used to play with boundary issues, and it was not until 2010 that being a member in this house, when we had critical problem with Cote d'Ivoire, that we formed the Ghana Boundary Commission. And you know that is only responsible for international boundaries. But when it comes to the internal boundaries, there's a shortcoming in that regard. So when given the nod, it is an aspect that a critical look must be taken. Thank God we are bringing our distinguished and revered chiefs on board who are privy to these physical boundaries and barriers. So clearly, one, there will be a lot of consultations and some technical brains must be put together to make sure that we address that issue. The reason why it keeps on increasing and increasing is that we create some districts, we don't finish redrawing the district boundaries, geographical boundaries, then we create other ones. So we keep on compounding that problem. But I believe, as a country, time is of essence to make sure that we know our internal boundaries. And, Mr. Chairman, we have a lot of surveyors in this country, a number of them trained. So I don't think it will be a difficult thing for us to do if we want to realign our boundary distance. But one critical thing is that when it comes to constituencies, it doesn't fall within the jurisdiction of the minister responsible for local government. That lies within the purview of the electoral commissioner. Until the electoral commission create his constituencies, the minister cannot be saying that, oh, I will redraw this or redraw that. Secondly, Article 47 is clear. That's for electoral commission. As for the duration for the creation of those things to, is 7 years or after population census. So if I sit here and say, oh, we will redraw the district boundaries or electoral boundaries, I may not. But the existing ones can be rechecked and make sure that there is a district map for every district. But that will also need time.
Maame Agnes na momo late wono ne yi se minister designate for children and social protection. Na chese obehwe emma ene mofra ye die so e wo mangana ha na bro be copy mu vetting committee no eni mu omotutu na no no. Enu mu no di tu dwa HSA koba ne se maami bi be wo na bofra na wo metene fie nhwe ne kakra mra ye omode mo omo na ya na esu antinke be ya nka ye ntwimu kakra e kwoti se abosome ni nsia nke beboa owie na oche se ye mma no sa leave na mo ma ba betene fie timi ahwe omo mofra no na edibi so ma eja no sanse omo mienu ne ka bo ma abofra timi ba ati asefo asase so nti wo so omo mienu nyina no wo munya sa akwanya no no mutene fie enya mu ntiti ye hwe abofra no kodrum pempenso bi ansa no masan so akọ medwuma so ninche mu ahodo de ka ono KFM TV yento asoma
to mandate. Yes, we are. We are in love with the manifesto. We just want to ensure everything is well sorted out. To mandate 4 months of paid maternity leave. How will you advocate for the extension of maternity leave from the current 3 months? Because we are all aware it's 3 months now. How do you intend to, and how do you plan to address the concerns from employers who may resist? Because I have a company, I don't intend to get women to go on 4 months, but that is in your manifesto. How do you intend to address that? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think men were or are still advocating for paternal leave, and if it is important for them to take a break to support the family, then it is more important for women to have a prolonged period, not only to take care of the children, but to also properly heal. And so, as an employer, I will encourage you that if you even have the opportunity to take care of 6 months, please do that. But there are other ways on a more serious note to do that. You know, creating daycare in the company that makes it child-friendly for the women to bring their kids there with a little support from the company or the organization, so that they don't have to be worried. You know, psychologically, the woman can present or physically present in the company, and the mind is at home. And so you can have her being there working for you, but to have the utmost output, it is better we make sure that there's holistic care. And so I will sit with all stakeholders.
Yeguswa ewo Maame eye Agnes na mumu late ensemi swa ende enokopie vetting committee nanima na wombisa ne nsemba kumyenu bi afa LGBTQ+ nsemi eho na wochem se sade we ya ade bia ekoso ewo my Ghana ha yina yehwe nim se nka Ghana mra no ebetimi ahya ase na abeye emra ewo my mu na eno ana Maame echem se sisi ayede eye de brekese we ahya ne nsa no wontimi neni ma LGBT nsem nti kwan bia obefa so a obebo ne homeden ama LGBT nsem etwetwa wo man mu no obebo ne homeden yentie ne nsem bia Maame edi to dwa wo ma woni woni mpenifo ehia ewo veten no ase no.
Just a few questions. So I saw President Trump in his inauguration address, and he made some specific statements with reference to gender, and that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. I just want to find out from you, as Minister of Gender, what is your general view, and how do you view the current legal and societal stance on the LGBTQ+++ rights in Ghana, and what is your position as Minister of Gender, Children, Social Protection on the promotion of the proper human rights, proper human sexual right and the Ghanaian Family Values Bill?
That is 3 questions, but I will allow the nominee to answer.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With respect to what the President Donald Trump has stated, I believe that I go by what the Constitution of Ghana says. A man is a man under our Constitution, so I stick to that. And a woman is a woman, yes, if you want it to be complete. And with LGBTQ++++, I think that as the Constitution stands, and as the voices of the people of Ghana has loudly declared, there's no way I can go contrary to that. I am a representative of them. And I think the President has also clearly stated his stand. And one of the things, beyond even the enaction of the law, one of the things is to also ensure that we imbibe it into our curricula, so that the children will know some of these family values right from the beginning. I think it is more sustainable, and it also adds on when there is the law working. Thank you.
Ebusiafo enuntin semwe efri eye Maame Agnes na momo enchen ana eba yegina ne nsemi so na etwa ho akwadwa aboafo nkrato abaye ba yebeto ansem ne so ade amamu.
Yakase kuyadwuma eka mahodo no afa pem ho a wo man Ghana so enkan Afia hankron fie de watwi enum na mpani ye se ye bebo akuyafo aba so e wo man Ghana mu ha enne kuyani wasetrem etesen farini asetrem etesen na wonu a enye mwa nso asetrem etesen aso wonim se ye wo foto a aban no eboto ho se de be ya wo benya bi na wodi abo kuyadwuma no ho ebra wenti ena obehia me ewe kuyafo pampa so wadwumadie so no ye de agri news no ebebrew ema ebo won ho modene ewe ye kuyadwuma yi mu me kire women in agri business. If you operation feed yourself ebepem planting for food and jobs enfonsa ase a ye toma dansifo medin edi kofi frempon manson share me ewo KFM TV so ebenada ene ya woda bia na yemfa akuafo pampa so emrew wabra me ne mabedwafo esinkonwa na yenni akuadwuma ho nkomo akuafo pampa so yesumo
Messi when you dear.
Are you a musician, church, band, school, or an audio engineer looking for professional audio equipment for your work? Don't worry. KFM Music Center has all the equipment and instruments you need. We have from drums, keyboards, combos, guitars, microphones, PA systems, brass instruments, studio equipment, lighting systems, among others. We import all kinds of electronics and musical instruments from top brands such as American GLS, Behringer, Sabian, Yoga, M Audio, Nutric, Tama, among others. You can locate KFM Music Center at Zongo Lane between the Benjilo Building and the Children's Hospital. You can contact us on the numbers displayed on your screen. KFM Music Center, where quality costs less.
Sanson da wasemo akwaba biem KFM TV kasa mfonyini enwume no nsiansem ahodo a ekoso ne eguso a etwa ho mfonyini edi ama wo no ye twegu wa abe fonten time fidie no so KFM TV GH oko YouTube ayo ho afen so Facebook TikTok ho nyina ye chata wo ho bebi anya asem keto akra de ane se obekọ subscribe ya wa like here page ni nyina de ama nsem ahodo egu nso o kire wa adwen a na bibi etimi akonkan yenko eyensem fufuro mu ewon nsem no emudia dom kuma no ba no dani wo mrahye bedwe fie onmunyamfo Alexander Kwame na afenyoma akin ena yekase ne nsem no to the amani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Watch se bra na wo mobon to afie twemu ane ba beto aba no ene wo gina simpie ni apaso e bo hye no wo hye no left right center no anse ba na no ana wo hye na no mu no che se sa bo hye ye o hye ne nam soma ga na adihye bi enya ne mu arehye mu ni mu gidi a wo moto aba no e de ma no san so mu nim se ne waka no sa pepepe no betena so obeye no ena o che se ne wo kan ya nkofo bi nya agidi o mato ama na ene nkunimdi na kwamendi se ameni oku na wabefra be enwa na tena so no won bo ne homodin se saa nsem okan ni nyino obedi so pepepe enye se wenya tumi na wie nti no se bi oba be ye de ope oba be ya adanko da adadwe ne mebia ondi so pepepe nye saa de ne wo mo ankasa bebo na chi enya asem keto akra nti ne nsem okan ne ma ne nye se bi oboshe hunu na emom no enya ade a oba be ye sanse ya rehemu ni gidie na Ghana fo nyaaye nti saa gidie no wo ma ne nye ho pepepe emfa mom nye saa de duru ba bia wo mo de amemo ni be wi o mensimi anye de ne o mbe fa pen ne paper ka sansem ni nyina egu wateke ne baako a chense we anase we ntimi anye nti bo hye ne de wa hya won hwe na wondi so
Yeguswa ewo eye afenyoma kesensemi so na wasan e de abetudwa wo chim se emra NPP amenyoko no ebetena so ewo my Ghana hanan de taxes bebre na ana wo de tito no ma so ewo my mu introduce e-levy edbaye no wo NDC wo mo aprobo ahodro a wo de hyehye so ewo my Ghana hanan mu de tudwa se senyankopon boa na enkunimde ekoma mo no mbeye ombedi Ghana so ende e-levy no wo mbeyi ni nia edi efri ho neno ana eye odmunyafo Alexander Afenyoma Kings echem se Ghana for ehunto mu de biada se wi e-levy efi na wo di rotosi eba eno eyade bia ema Ghana for hunto mu se mu yi taxes efi wande mu yi e-levy fi wa rotos no hwe na ma famba na mu yi e-levy na mu di rotos aba eye adekro na sa tax na masa dane no eno nti eno enya de bia ebe ma Ghana for ehun etimi ahenhan mu semwe efi odmunyafo Alexander Afenyoma Kings akachi eneba
Yeguswa o onmonyafo Alexander Kwame na Afenyoma King na nsema hodo ne die wa bru bebre na enu ene yeguswa ye twe ne srani abasa edi amano wasan so akasa na nsemwe no wo to edi akọ eye aso ye hwe ye homesua nsem ewo man Ghana yi mwenche bia nso ena Ghana mampani eyi owura Harry Nigerisu ebo ne din se wono ne mbe Minister for Education designate na chese bibia koya wono ne be hwe ama ye homesua nsem o man mu no esimi akonkan enu mu no otuma ne say senior campaign mu afie twem mo hihye boni ade a wo mo hye bo se o mo betina ba enwa no eso asuapon wo di obekọ no eye first year no obefa no fa mekwa wontu aka preba no wo chese o mo hwe no mo nye nanimu ya ebrora Harry Nigerisu sukopie mo vetting committee nanimu no wono so kire mu say senior wono mo mewre mu first year fo ayeje o mu sika no wo chese o mbe refund sika ni nyina ade amom na chese yaje usika ye betua ne ba ka de amawo na chese o mo pese o mo chese bo hye o mo hye no wo mu di so krogen a eno nya asem keto akwenu mu eno nyamfa Afenyoma King na chese senior o mo kan no wo mu ndi so san se bo hye ne de wo mu nim de o mo kan e bia nim de o mo twiro gu nkrata so a wo mo ka to nkofo bitirime mo mo nya agidie to aba ne mo enti sa first year university fees a mo chese o mbe ye free ho no wo chese o show manim wo mo nyin free ho animu ya san so ra Harry Nigerisu nsem ne kra hye dance ni tirimu ye enti we de o sign AC so akai o mo bim se first year students yesua pon mo ewure mu first year ye di kan age o mo sika no ye ntwa mo na afen so de o mo ba bekọ no wo mu ntwa ka preba nti wo nyamfa Afenyoma King ne nsem a woto edemane ya aso ye hwe ya pomodin ye homesua nsem eso eno no otuma na ye owura Harry Nigerisu na afen so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama
Yetwa ensemne so ede amamudi aidimu kopie mu ewo bebieni eye Old Town ana Zongo a ewo bebieni anwea so bekwai eye municipality a ewo Western North region na eye amanfo ye oho ede abetudwa mu se womo ayo ye kese etia Asante Gold Corporation womo mu se womo ehwe nim se aban ebetime eyi womo ede afibia ya womo ho no ede akobia ye foforo esan se saade na womo eye wo ho no nsunso aso boni ana ede ade brom sa blasting ni ade omo ye ho no pempi na eye timemu fon wo mo war so mo nsuo wo mo normal bebre na ana sa ade we affect omo ha mo chese mfutro ni ade bi a eba no eno ade bi a ema wo mapomudin engine so ye no ntendedwe wo mo share Ghana ban ene mpenifo se wo mo pe baby fofo na wo mo ntimi fa sankrofo enko na wo mo health issues no ye adolso wo ho ede amawo.
Yefa sem no nkopie mu working Tampo Divisional Police Command no Obono East Mantam no emu na manebo ayeba na chese Burkina Bay adehye mienu nya se mo mo free Burkina Faso wo mo nkrofo mienu ya ade se ye mo kasa esisi ana posifo aso wo no mpechi edi ebeda adwa no Paul Melungu wono wo mfinhia no eduonu ensia afesu Mohammed Bagaya wono so wo mfinhia no eduonu mienu 26 and 22 sankrofo mienu e na yache wo mo chema track ese ye da mon kasamfo nyini so no cocoa beans ahodo ne ahihye ne botoma ya loadi ne car ma na nka free ye Nkrumah mu ha kwa akopie mu wo poto eno ye krotua bia no shekin Tampo ase na bra wonom na dru ba bi na cheso mo yo mo se wo mu gina hyen no kakra na cheso ma je o ma home hyen no number no 3166D306 eno ye DAF cargo truck bro mo ye so mo je o ma home no ena obi hu se sene ya hyehye ne mai dosogu hyen mu no bibi nsini ni tirimu ye ho ape ena wo ma posifo a wo mo sampotem ho no maso ye numu na posifo nso ejina mo nan so be nsraban mu ntentem asa nkrofo mienu ya chi omo ni nyina no makwa akopie mu wo ya posifo akache numu na ACP Samokofi Gamson no Kintampo Divisional Police Commander wo chese sisi ano wo mo ba betoto mrantie mienu we Omano sansa omonya Ghana dishu Burkina Bay adishi ne ba ne se na cocoa beans a ya loadi ne car ma sei na nkomo de fa hin afin so enum no chese cocoa board sa cocoa beans nyina no omo de akwa akopie mu o makachi asisi ano womo hwe nsem ni mu afin so omo a omaya posifo a omo wo sambotem ho soso no womo hwe hu asem no bebia ne tini ne nan nyina akoka wono mo omo ho bon asem ni mo ma sa nkrofo mienu akwanya sa cocoa beans bebrebe boto be de wo ho a o manfa number betudwa no wo mutimenya ho ho akwanya no sa omo chese omo be mamra ne timini o medi ne pepe penti ensema enu freaking Tampo ene ne mpesua so ababeto edwa eno no
Yeko insemfufo ma nkwanta south abetodwa se mentime ho ase bi a ekoso ho no eno enye asemketu akra ne no enam so ma oti regional health director Dr. Oseikofo Afre enso de abetodwa wo chem sesesi ade health workers ahodo a wo mo nkwanta south no enam sa mentime ho ase a ekoso ho no eno ade bi a wo ama wo mo nkwa ade san mu yie papa enu nti wo mo chem se sa health facility was say Ghana mpenifo etimi bibi efa anyesa sa yaresa bi won betimi atutum esan say sa conflict a ekoso ho no eno ade bia entwa ye kran nti wo mu hye Ghana mpenifo se nimenu ya wo mu ntimi hwe na wo mu nye bibi emfafa wo mu twemu se conflict ema ama nipadodo na na se mbebu na wo mu ho no bia bebre ana wo mu attack bi te se Kaibobo National Game Park the police FPU ene womobia bebre na ana enam sa mentime ho ase ekoso he ama wentwi esi wo ho a womohwe se mpenifo ebetimi aye bibi de afa ho adeshimamba ye gina sansem wesu na etwa ye ho sima abaye ba ye weko edwadi ensem emu
Yakase kuyadwuma eka mahodo no afa pem ho a wo man Ghana so enkan Afia Nkrumah de watwi enum na mpani ye se ye bebo akuyafo aba so wo man Ghana mu ha enne kuyani wasetrem etesen farini asetrem etesen na wonu a enye mwanso asetrem etesen aso wonim sɛ ye wo foto a aban no eboto ho sɛ de be ya wo benya bi na wo de abɔ kwi adwuma no ho ebra wenti ɛna obehia me ɛwɔ akuafo pampa so wo adwuma die so no ye de agri news no ɛbɛbrɛw Emma ebo won ho modern ewo ye kwi adwuma yi mu me kire women in agri business. If you operation feed yourself, ebepem planting for food and jobs. Influencer asia ye toma dancefo. Me din Edi Kofi Frempong Manson. Share me ewo KFM TV show. Ebenada ene ya wo da bia. Na yemfa akuafo pampa so emrew. Wa bra me ne mabedwafo esinkonwa. Na ye ni akua adwuma ho nkomo akuafo pampa so ye sumo
Messi.
Are you a musician, church, band, school, or an audio engineer looking for professional audio equipment for your work? Don't worry. KFM Music Center has all the equipment and instruments you need. We have from drums, keyboards, combos, guitars, microphones, PA systems, brass instruments, studio equipment, lighting systems, among others. We import all kinds of electronics and musical instruments from top brands such as American GLS, Behringer, Sabian, Yoga, M Audio, Nutric, Tama, among others. You can locate KFM Music Center at Zongo Lane between the Benjilo Building and the Children's Hospital. You can contact us on the numbers displayed on your screen. KFM Music Center, where quality costs less.
My dog Benami Ghana Duko Dwaja play Hoduko Kata. Mie chonya nyuya devena micho Talent Microfinance Limited Gajradopa. Mie wana susu savings, adishie, school buafo, cashback, play bubwa okata. Nenyebe egajom de miagbo la letie tomegbeko ateun aho gadodo. Kenenyebe egajom vivi la nenyebe o gahia ola ateun ava de ogai kenehia fa.
Tanenyebe mi fongcho mi afa jomu yo kenye mi afa gadodo nyawa. Business loan elemiashi, church finance elemiashi, salary loan elemiashi, eye bubo li kenye personal loan. Eye nenyebe mi fongcho business loan a enye gadodo ikemie nana asichalao. Nenyebe washigba keke, alum eleswe, uyava talent. Mi pepegede nwo nenye wo shigba lesua ne woge wo kekegede ji to talent po monu ome nenye be mi fonchu mi afa salary loan a enye gado mo nwike mi vuna mi afa jirudu dola nke ga nyu he ya va talent wo payslip pe bank statement ye kwenye nwi hia o na kokko ho salary loan le rate mi to keke akeji church financier personal loan a va nenye habobo masoli hama eji fufofo sankuo jitao olila ashibobwe kekeake mie flege no na no hem vi choji nto jinwade vare kwereka mo npopo kai ganyu heya talent kuna po heya ole chagbagba na do tare talent bena wo gado mo nwa anobobo enami akpenami
etibe ya nyafi ke talent la
talent microfinance jengo amegan shipe ape letina tejipo hotami
mi ape kapomo enya 050-129-1298 alo 050-128-9119 talent oga kwamanu panta
ase mo akwa ba biem KFM TV kasanfo nyine na weni gusa wo hwe ye den sem no eko eye edwedie ensem mo ye hye ase e wo hode a nche bia na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana Mampani Obora Jones Botei apply din se wono embe acting chief executive officer Enfama Gehok Distilleries na chese dwuma yekuo no wono enembeda no nhwema ho ntotoye no ntimi enko nanim na January bosome ne da na etoso eduonu ba kwanum na oche say wojina ya article 1951 enu ye Ghana mamra no no ma ne ho akwanya so timi yi chief executive officer enema state owned enterprise no eno no ogina so a wode eyi saa dibre edema ora Jones Botei se won behwe magi hokedwuma ekuo no ntimi engina ne nan so na enko nanimu na ora Callistus Mahama wono ene ye opanyi a wono ewo mampani akachi a eba ne se ne churchofo a wohwema bibia konkan krata eba ye wono nana ne nsa hya ase omo chese omo ogidie mapa ewo ora Jones mu na bodin ni afenso homasua hodo a wenya ne nimdia hodo a wo no wo mo ogidie mapa se bra omo di brekese ese amana wo ba behwegi ho kedwuma yeko na ma bibia ko nanimo no ebetimi agina ne nan so papa enye se bia se omunim nipa na na se mpomu bodi ni keke gidie mapa na bakosemu de wesua ne de onim ni se ne owo nimdie efa ne ma bebre hu no wo mo chese ono no mo ma ne sa dibre ya wo betimi ahwema bibia etimi akonkan
Finance Minister Onmonyam for Dr. Kisel Atoforsen Edin Sembi Abeto Ghana for Ina Idima Washe and Bosse Mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Onu die Nakuma so adie se sisi a betina se Mampeni obebo ne homodin ama Ghana inflation no etimi aba from edi ama yenti ensem bia Dr. Kisel Atoforsen edito Ghana for Ina enim
is for us to immediately introduce a very strong budget, signaling that we are ready to do the heavy liftings. That first budget will indeed send the right signal that Ghana is ready to open our doors for investors to come into the country. I believe if we are to introduce strong measures, particularly from the expenditure side, we will be able to bring inflation down to 8% plus or minus 2. In doing so, we'll be able to reopen the domestic bond market so that we can move away from the over-reliance of the treasury bill market. And so we'll be able to, at a minimum, smoothen the harms that has been created as a result of the domestic debt exchange and the Eurobond. And so we need to bring confidence back. But you know, if you are confronted with a situation where you do not have financing, then there's the need for you to look within. Let's deal with expenditure. Let's cut expenditure. Let us not pretend that there's money out there for us. Just like it has been done in somewhere, we can also do it here. My proposal is, let's look at the expenditure side as well. It shouldn't always be borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. It's time for us to cut the waste. And so I will lead the process to cut the waste. And I will need you, honorable members, to help me cut the waste so that we live and stay within the envelope that we can. But when push comes to shove, obviously, we will work with our development partners, such as the Africa Development Bank, the World Bank, the European Union, and other bilateral.
Ewusi ayenjira nsemi so na yentwa ye hote umbra ye koba pa ye de nigide nsem eto aso. Mene da neto so edunsia wa fimpimienu ene aduonu enumu ena ebeto dwa se Kofi Adoma wawani a ono so yensem choni no ya ade se etu akasa na ehon nsem no na Ghana de hye bebre na kasa fa on sanse nam vim lady Afia pokua so ena ode beto ne abefu ntintan fidie Facebook so echiremu na ni nchiremu no wanchiremu de ade kopoten e ba ne biaye poten a etu no timikasa na emom no wo troto ho se ono ankasa ne yonko a wono yensem choni no yabo ni tuo wo nanim na ho nsem no Ghana bebre fo bebre na sense omo peno no mo do no na bebre na ehwe anim ehu die koba yenti a sare ho semi etibisi enumu eno no ankasa ne ho kani miracle Adoma nso bechiremu se o videos ni ne ma hodo a bre si ye ne afin so esie nim no wo sanfo gini ni nyina ewo ho na bre se fatemu no wo de sa videos nyina beba begu monti na Ghana de hye ehu de koba apoten ma etu etimi ekasa ne nedue we jai video nim e de ato abefo ntintan fidie no eso nti yen hwe de koba ni de esi ya etu no etimi kasa Kofi Adoma wawani
Jesus. Nana obeke jama do mahine obe transfer ni wodu ha nana obeke jama do mahine obe transfer ni wodu ha bari ma kuja tu adima jama do ntenye adu wodu ha obe transfer ni wodu ha nana obeke jama do mahine obe transfer ni wodu ha bari ma kuja tu adima jama do ntenye adu wodu ha
Busianti sene ye twagu sisia no enfonyine a eno nam so ma sa etue kasa ye Kofi Adoma wawani no ho nsem na kwakwa ye bibie o ebi che se sene ni
akogeji nani no
sa
asa ye se ya planting asa omu sheda friend ne sebra ne ye ndi wewu ye fa nto embo weni because na ade na asa nipa no we geji eto no bebi a owo ne pepe penti odani neni
da na chi sei un say occasion
bi a say ono so dani
neni ya fashion ni ade a etu no ye to na opanyi bi ba o si edwema ye de chire
wi we say mu say nipa nti
ba we no de to ne kon hu sei
omo ehu say ogina ho
say na ni obi agina ho otwa e na make sure say occasion bi a ne to ne de hwewiem ba we no de to na betri say
which means say gauge
nti akwai say obeka say mfom so san say da na beti ene bia ne sakoka pull trigger no na ene Kofi enim na Kofi so
asa ono so edane ne ho sei
say born ni wie no dane
ni
odane unsa say moja hye ne ase wonnim se bibisa besi na mpofiri mu ano Nti eya oni ade na ode dane ne ho saa no nti
we die mi an ye me ya orade
Asiye koye nim no I'm sure
Nyankopon
sempe fo begu so
emboa
a
me te say ne right eye person access sia ne hu ade o se
left ne ne kind right no mugu so
no.
o Dubai a mugu so ejina ne ho hwe say nani no betimi asan aye yi
emeyi
simpai na ye body atai na chi say ono de adwuma na okọ ho ekoye
omo aso ne frɛ no
sa na yuni chirima adoma chirima omo ne frɛ no say on be take coverage aha inti no
wakona
wakona
rehu na bibi say eh
emu erem areho nti Nyankopon na nkasa afa ne nsa
nka
no
ka ne sadu ka ne nyampom no mo fa because enam so na bibisi ato no
but according to ono ankasa ne ho keni no che say besi sese no doma for kronti omonka nti ebia ye koyenim de ebia oni omedi nkita ho a nti say na pomudin say obesan so enya nani no eno ana ye bonya mempa ye no na hia sisi a nti Nyankopon ankasa afa ne nsa nka no na bibia ankoyi
Yekwa insem from a stone boy wono ankasa ninya ayefeni se Elijah satikla na wode abetudwa wo hwemu se ade Ghana Premier League no Legon Cities womo ama Elijah 2 years contract woni womo ebeye adwuma ye papa stone boy eniaji Ghana foi na ensu eniaji se the break esewe wono ankasa ninya Elijah etimi ede ne ho adom Ghana Premier League asisi awobebobo ewo manmu awobegidin ama Ghana for enso ehu ni modembo ene no mabia wotimi ewo o man Ghana anu ntisesi a Stone Boy enua I friend say Elijah no Ghana Premier League no yede no ahyema wo ama ne 2 years contract ewo hosa ebusuafo aha ene brebe ma ye kwan ma enwume news yede ni nia ebesi na enwume nsem no de di mo akotene ebi ene say Mampani John Dramani Mahama ede ni thank you to ebe hihye so ye fiada we a wo hyase ede free framantem
Sanso na dom kuma no so edi ato Ghana Mampani enim His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se bo sha hodo a wo hye ye bia no ade se omo bema no ebu ho enkonta
we jedi nsem susu no Jones boteye enso edi abetudwa wo mo chesisi ade wo no ana omaye ne CEO edi ma Gihok Davidian Gihok ejumaye ku no
yo ye bora ni gide ensem Kofi adoma wawani etu ekasa no fonyini no se ne ekoba ne de ekoso no yeyi eno so ede kyeye ahwefo
ebusuafo wani nsem ene afoforo pi anwume ye bo ano ide besom se KFM TV News asida kese enko enfama talent microfinance talent ejumeku a wo mo edisika sem ho dwuma eno nti opa bia ye edusika esie ma ha obi amba ho afo ni twemu ewo talent microfinance
Sanso na KFM Musical Center instrument a konanim na hodin wo meti apo didi dwuma efa enwom to akwantu a woto nim abibia bekoye di ama o studio na afi oboabo edoma no say studio sessions ahodo eba na enwom kire enwom to eni bibia ye de ye ne ho aka de dia KFM Musical Center wo monso ade se okoho mbedi wo aka mo akra zongoli ne honat na ikese no ewa instrument ne de draw kra weni so ebe time san say dosu ye papa bebre na ne wo de opebia no okọ metimi e de ama
Dada ba tech hub enso ese ope phones papa ato ma wo ha obi amba ho a dada ba tech hub wo mo ewo kaneshi takwa station nche ho na ho ana dada ba tech hub wo mo ewo phones ene ho accessories bia ewo ho
enyume kwemi ensen ene na enyume wo mo ebo ye tridom sema hodu etwegu wo ye man mu no yetimi nya mu ahoden e de beso masida PSC enso en confirm ma wa wotna wo TV ho ehwe ye kase don hwere ba akudi ye chi ahwe ye de ma ye Facebook afi YouTube phone so ye kai mo pa ye da mase semo so mo kwhye ho na chesen sema hodu etwegu a ye twemu egu ho no wo hwe bi kama ja comment ahodo bebre na wo ho a odi eja Nyankopon hira mu nyina technical team ne nsoso ye da mase bebre semuti mo ebo ye tridom nsema hodo a yekeka bo mu si ebeba betina ha niema hodo a ye fa mu nyina ansa na nsema hodo ne timbeto ye ahwefo ne etiefo anim nyina no ye da mu nyina ase obakofo edwa ye ntina so nchenti edi mu si akenkanfo enanwumre eye me Afia Fosuah Oduahoma Sresrebidi otimi so frame Mefia mene.
Maame Esi Nkrumah ye na we so na de kase ni nia abanewie yakram.
Are you a musician, church, band, school, or an audio engineer looking for professional audio equipment for your work? Don't worry. KFM Music Center has all the equipment and instruments you need. We have from drums, keyboards, combos, guitars, microphones, PA systems, brass instruments, studio equipment, lighting systems, among others. We import all kinds of electronics and musical instruments from top brands such as American GLS, Behringer, Sabian, Yoga, M Audio, Nutric, Tama, among others. You can locate KFM Music Center at Zongo Lane between the Benjilo Building and the Children's Hospital. You can contact us on the numbers displayed on your screen. KFM Music Center, where quality costs less.